Hey, what's up guys? This is Optic Palestine and this is my very first video ever, and I'm very excited to start this new YouTube channel. So, first of all, I have a story for you about how I went to this camp in Florida one time. Now this starts out about 2 years ago, in the year of 2016 if I remember. I was going in the 7th grade, and of course, it's a big moment for me. I didn't really know what to expect. I thought everything was going to be hard, but I'm in high school now, so I know that's definitely not true. This should be a kid-appropriate video, by the way, so you don't have to turn it off. You can watch this in front of your parents, doesn't matter. So I met this kid from Canada, if I haven't already said, in the Florida Keys. I don't remember which key. It was like Big Pine Key or something like that. It was pretty fun. I was looking forward to getting my scuba diving certification, but most importantly is him. I'm just gonna call him 17 because I'm not gonna say his name and get like sued by him. That would be horrible. So I went to this camp initially to get my diving certification and the fish. That was all I was doing. I was not very big into marine biology at the time. I was always very big into animals, but I don't like dolphins. Like, I study salamanders, stuff like that. I'll make more videos, but that's not the point. So, of course, it's fishing, and they let you have little knives, cut the line and stuff like that, and, like, I guess unhook the bait or whatever, just, like, cut up the squid. And they had very strict policies on that. They had no weapons allowed, no drugs, no fucking counselors, which I had a very hard time following. But with the knives, they said it's only specifically for fishing and you have to have a good enough reason. The kid brings a 6-inch fillet knife and he buys it down in Florida, and I don't know how he got it back to TSA. Maybe he just mailed it. But I did not trust this kid at all because he was weird. There was something off with him. Like, he would always introduce himself and say I was born from a circuit mother, and I thought that was fucking weird. He said he went through this surgery that reversed his autism, and I know stuff like that isn't real, and apparently if it did happen it didn't work, and it wasn't a real doctor. I don't know much about the Canadian Medicine Association, but so anyhow, he started getting progressively worse and worse with the stuff he would say. He started saying like, oh, I have more scars than the World War II veteran. Don't mess with me or you're gonna get shanked. He didn't say that, but he was saying stuff like that. And probably like the funniest thing I remember, you're not gonna find this funny, but me being like, I don't know, I kind of went through this thing where like, I had this friend that wanted to join, that thought he could join the Marines, and I thought like, I'm a Boy Scout, I'm a success to America. He said something like, how come the American flag is worth so many lives if you can get it at the dollar store? And of course this pisses me off because I'm just like a stupid little kid. It didn't matter, and then I said like, go kill a polar bear. And I thought that was funny. It still kind of is funny. Then he says, go fuck your 800-pound mom. Of course referring to the obesity stereotype, which I did not like at all. So, it was just me and like a few other kids just pissing him off as much as we could. And it was fun, but eventually got to the point where I said something, or I just started like harassing him like always. He locks like the door to like the cabin or whatever. It was up a second level and it was not air conditioned at all. It was just like these like cheap wood painted things that were just handcrafted or whatever. They probably weren't handcrafted. Well, of course it's handcrafted. It's like no machine doesn't build it. Okay, but that's not the point. He locks me out of it. It's a screen door. Of course, I could have kicked down the screen door, but they would have made my family pay for it. He forgets to lock the back door, so I just busted in, and he starts spraying me with like Bugs for Bell. And I didn't have shoes on, so this hurt. I kick my leg up. I like roundhouse kick that thing out of his hand, and I'm like, damn, that was cool. And I'm like, you want to dance, pretty boy? And I said a bunch of demeaning things, and then he's like, I'm gonna fight you. And I think he tried to reach for his knife, and I'm like, fuck no. And then, like, I just started just, like, prancing around him and, like, trying to take shots. It didn't really happen, really. But he did threaten me with that knife a few times. Like, he would like, try to reach for it, and I'm like, no, you don't. And then eventually, because all the kids at that time were just playing frisbee, like as all degenerates do, a few people started to notice, and then I almost got in like a huge amount of trouble for it because, of course, every single camp, high school, college will not tolerate any harassment based on sexual orientation, gender, religious beliefs, or whatever. So I got in trouble. No one really cared about it. But the worst part was he did not get in any trouble at all. I frankly thought he should get in a lot of trouble for threatening someone with a weapon. And so I had my like little 2-inch knife. They took that away for some reason. I guess I just pissed off the wrong person, him, for example. But that was about it. I never went back to that camp again, and I still never will. But if you enjoyed, if you really enjoyed, you can subscribe and comment. And if you would like, you can share it with a friend. But as of now, thank you and goodbye.